So the menu for this week is barbecued chili steak, herby, however you want to say it, grilled potatoes, creamy coleslaw, angel food cake, sliced peaches, and berry pine cooler. Let's talk about it. Okay, first off, I could not find the correct ingredients for the berry pine cooler, so we're going to try our best. Secondly, there was no recipe in here for the angel food cake, so I had to go off my grandmother's recipe book, which we'll discuss later how that went. But let's move forward. And this is the recipe for the berry pineapple cooler. One envelope of unsweetened strawberry flavored soft drink powder, 1 cup of sugar, 6 cups of cold water, 1 8-ounce can of unsweetened pineapple juice, 2 1/4 cups, and crushed ice. Now, I couldn't find unsweetened strawberry flavored soft drink powder, but I found something that might work, And then we I don't have crushed ice, so we're just gonna put it in the fridge and it'll be nice and cool. So let me show you what I'm gonna use instead of unsweetened strawberry envelope powder. So here's my thought. Since I can't find unsweetened strawberry flavored soft drink, whatever, what about using an envelope? Is that what they call these envelopes? Anyway, of pink lemonade with pineapple. It was either that or fruit punch, and I felt like we wouldn't be able to taste the pineapple flavor with the fruit punch. I thought maybe the difference in that. Anyway, let's get started on that, and then I'll show you the outcome. So I went ahead and made the creamy coleslaw, which is cabbage, onion, mayonnaise, sugar, vinegar, salt, celery seed, and optional of green pepper. I think it turned out pretty cute. Only difference I made is I know that it said the green pepper was optional, but I took the top and the bottom portion of the green pepper and chopped it up real good and added into the cabbage and onion. That way it had a little bit more color, a little bit more crunch. And then used the middle pieces to make that beautiful top, which I'll show you in just a second here. There we go. And I used some extra cabbage leaves to make it pretty. Actually in the, where is it? Right here. Right there. Definitely don't have the same stringy consistency of that coleslaw, but I have to say, looks pretty cute. So I went ahead and did the barbecue chili steak with vinegar, ketchup, cooking oil, onion, chili powder, salt, pepper, and 3 pounds of beef chuck steak. Now, couldn't find 3 pounds, but not like a 3 pound altogether. I did find 2 individual steaks that equals 3 pounds. So we'll see how that goes. I do have them set here in marinated. We do have to wait for 3 hours before we start cooking. However, the recipe did state to do it overnight in the fridge, but if you can't do it overnight in the fridge, then do it, sorry, cats, to do it 3 hours left out on your counter. Which I have 2 dogs, so we will see how this goes. Or I'm just gonna have to stand here for 3 hours and defend them with a broom. Wish me luck. Alright, we are back in the kitchen doing the herby grilled potatoes, but we are not grilling. I'll explain in a minute. So, butter, celery, oregano, which I switched out for Italian seasoning because it's got more flavor to it, salt, garlic powder, pepper, 6 medium potatoes, 2 medium onions, thinly sliced, cut in half crosswise. Let me tell you how this is going. This looks ridiculous. I think I'm missing something here. I'm also going to cook these in the oven because it is middle of January in Michigan. So we're not grilling, but I'm going to cook these in the oven for about an hour at 400. And then about 30 minutes in, I'll probably start cooking the steaks. So that's how this is going so far. So the menu this week requested angel food cake, but it didn't have a recipe for angel food cake in their book. So I went to my grandmother's book and found a recipe for angel food cake. Issue is, I kind of already messed it up. So we'll see what happens. But I also didn't have the round angel food cake pan or jello pan to cook it in. So I just kind of cooked in a square glass container. It looks good. It looks like a glazed donut. Let me show you what I messed up on. So, right here, mixed flour and powdered sugar. I thought this meant mixed flour and powdered sugar, and then add the eggs and so forth and so forth. When you get down here, it asks about the flour and sugar mixture. I didn't know that this meant this. I just kind of cooked through it. So there is that. So I don't know how it'll turn out, but we'll see. And then this is how it looks. I did do a glaze on that as well, and that's also included in my grandmother's cookbook. Recipes posted later. But it just looks like a glazed donut, so we'll see. See how this turns out.